Jason and Jabo back with Ronin Combat Strategies. Today, let's talk a little bit about low light shooting techniques. We'll also cover building clearing at night. Why do we need to know these, Jabo?
Well, I think we need to make our training more realistic. You know, guys train for theory all the time, and we got to joke about theory and reality. The reality is you're probably not going to be out in a range during the daylight hours when an encounter happens. The majority of the time, it's going to be during low light conditions. So we need to train for that.
Exactly. And a couple of things to think about. One, target acquisition. I need to be able to light that target up and see my target. Two, threat ID. I need to be able to ID whether that's a friendly or a foe and what he's got in his hands, whether it's a knife, a gun, or even a cell phone.
Yeah, that's a great point because, again, consider the environment that you're going to be working in, your home, full of your loved ones. You need to consider the techniques and tactics you're going to use to clear that structure because we want to use the fundamental rules of safety and not point weapons at things we don't want to destroy, kill, or buy, including our loved ones and family.
Yeah, and lastly, distract. You know, lights are a good thing. Surefire came out with some good, nice, bright products, especially LED. These things are bright enough that I can point that into the suspect or the threat's eyes. Gives me a little bit of time, breaks up the OODA loop a little bit. I've distracted him, and now I can move on to other techniques.
Yeah, I like how you said OODA loop, using that to distract his brain process and keeping him guessing in the game, or the combat as we like to call it. The thing about Surefire that I like is, remember when we first started how the lights were this big?
Oh yeah,
and now they come in these nice little tight packages like this? Ridiculous.